So his sister was the one who found him when he overdosed, and also
just a little of your time, let it be, oh let it be.
I kind of found this out in August, and I think my friend had passed away in July. We had talked in June. That was the last time. It was over Instagram. I saw a bunch of my friend Spencer's Instagram stories. It was appearing a lot, and then all of a sudden his Instagram stories stopped appearing. He rarely posts any pictures on his Instagram, so I didn't really notice anything weird with that. I was like, he doesn't really post, but with his Instagram stories he is usually posting like stuff with his friends at parties and things like that. And I for a while wasn't seeing anything else, and I hadn't like hit him up or anything. I just went over to his Instagram page and I didn't really see anything, and then I looked into the tagged pictures of him, and I see a post from someone that is like it has a video of like, I guess, his shadow playing, and then underneath in the caption it talks about like, you were gone too soon and all of that stuff. And so I was like, pretty sure he passed away, and obviously that was a sign, but honestly, like, I didn't want to believe it at first, because, you know, it's not like anyone like told me or anything. It's just like, I just see it on social media, and you shouldn't believe everything on social media. So it was like no one like told me or anything, and so I was like, this can be fake maybe, you know, maybe like they're saying something else, like, you know, like, because it can be interpreted differently. But obviously, like, at the time that was just my thinking, because I was in the process of denial, and that's one of the stages of like grief, I believe, and so I just kept on denying it for a while, and the moment that I found out, I just didn't know how to feel. I was just like shocked, and then I had like no emotion, and then I wanted to cry, and then I was like, I don't know. Never actually met his family. I don't really know any of his friends. I've heard of some of his friends, but I've never actually met them, so no one was able to grieve with me, and no one like knew the same person as me in my circle. Well, some of my friends actually did meet him, but it was very briefly. Essentially, I wish that there was some closure on when this happened, what happened to him, because it just feels like he fell off the earth. And I really hope that he didn't commit suicide or anything. When I heard that he had passed, or I mean not heard, when I like saw on Instagram that he had passed, I immediately thought of two things. He either overdosed by accident or on purpose, meaning he committed suicide through overdose, or he committed suicide, like, and it could have been another way. And the reason why I'm saying this is because he had a drug problem. And he did tell me that he had overdosed one time and his sister was the one who found him. And I feel so bad for his sister now because I think they were pretty close. They're also pretty close in age, and now I think her sister's an only child now, because yeah, that's her only sibling. So his sister was the one who found him when he overdosed, and also just the fact that I remember the last time we were on the phone together, which was last summer. I just so he told me how this was during the time when he was going to therapy, handling his withdrawals with the help of medical supervision and care, and having emotional support and just like family around him and all of that stuff, but also needing to get back into life and establishing careers and all of that stuff, and just trying to get on with life. During that time, he told me that these next years, when he was trying to get sober and stay sober, that these were going to be the years that he was going to try. These next years are gonna be hard for me because I'm gonna like something like, I hope I'm not gonna kill myself or like, you know, something like that. And that stuck with me so much. And I just hope he didn't do that. And I just hate not knowing what happened to him, and just so many things. Like, I just wish I apologized. I just wish I got to like talk to him one last time. This is a friend that, although I didn't know the longest, a lot happened in the time that we spent together, the time that we knew each other, the time that we talked to each other, and still try to keep in contact, but things had crumbled, and we each did some we're both probably not proud of, but he apologized, and I didn't really apologize for my end of things. I guess in a way, I also I wanted to get things off of my chest. I wanted to share a story, kind of just about, you know, reaching out to people and how important it is, like right after he passed. You know, I was like, I don't care if we're fighting over something small. All I know is I'm happy to have you like in my life, whoever you are. You know, like, so many people have impacted you, so many people who've walked in your life or whatever. And also, I don't know what I'm gonna get from this, but maybe like I can, you know, like know what happened, because I kind of just wanted to know, because my mind has just made up a whole bunch of things of what could have happened and jumped to conclusions, and I've just kept on having like so many dreams about him, even though I want to like push the thought of him in the back of my mind and stuff, but when I go to bed it's like the subconscious comes out. And I did reach out to someone who did know him, but they didn't reply. There's so much more that I want to say and so much that I have on my chest, but honestly, like, I just don't really feel like talking about it. But if there's one thing, I mean, in a way, I feel a little bit just left out and left in the dark. Like, it feels like, how come I wasn't important enough to know about what happened? How come I couldn't have come to your funeral or something like that? Because I'm pretty sure like the funeral happened already a while ago. I knew he was trying to get better, trying to get sober from the hard drugs that he was doing. He had suffered from drug addiction for a very long time, I believe, and he would suffer, get better, and then relapse again, you know. And it's hard. I wanted to know what happened. Like, did he go back to the drugs again? Was it an issue with the drugs again? And I don't know. And I don't know if I'm ever gonna find out. I don't know if I'm ever gonna know. But I mean, I've tried to look for information on social media, but you know, his mom's page was on private, so was his sister. And I just didn't feel comfortable reaching out, especially when they're grieving. But now it's been a little bit, and I still don't feel comfortable reaching out to anyone. So I'm like left in the dark, literally. Not in the worst mental state. My OCD has gotten worse because I've been home. Next video or so, you're gonna find out why I dropped out of college. I'm like trying to stay on YouTube, try to make some videos. Even if I'm not like the most positive person on YouTube that makes you laugh or whatever, I hope that my life experiences, my messages can get to you and, you know, help you learn something or know that you're not alone. Like, I'm here going through something that you're going through. A lot of my health issues, I think, would be great to bring to my channel, because I think that a lot of people suffer with the same things that I do, but I've never had someone close to me that I know that go through the same things as me. So to know that there's someone else in the world and not just around my circle that goes through it is cool. So I want to reach out to the world, and I want to, you know, reach out to others out there. And I think, I don't know, I just want to do more like lifestyle videos that are not exactly like encouragement, but like more experience based and just health based and informational, and just, yeah, I have a lot of things. But yeah, I've just been staying at home and trying to do some stuff, and yeah, been going through with the bladder issues like like usual. Been going through the IBS, been going through the OCD, you know. I think it's probably like also just slight depression. But But yeah, it's getting darker. So I'm gonna start leaving for this video. I'm really sorry about the lighting, but I'm not really caring. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stop talking. I hope you guys were able to take something away from this video. Keep me in your prayers, and I'll be okay. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.